For today, I'd prefer to go for two longs, starting with M&M Finance. Looks like the down move is terminated. The up move should start here. So M&M Finance can climb to levels closer to 260 plus zones in a day or two. Stop below 232. Looks good to me, M&M Finance. The second stock that looks okay to me is State Bank of India. It's a very aggressive trade. Looks like the down move should get exhausted here. An up move should start. Possibly if the up move starts, we could see State Bank of India climb to levels close to 1640. Stop below 1580. Very aggressive trade. No sign of strength, yet I feel a bounce could come in State Bank of India. Well, clearly today, Nifty futures and Bank Nifty futures are weak, but I would like to trade a bounce, and if a bounce comes, perhaps we could see Nifty climb up, possibly to around 6175. Stop below 6085. That's the place I feel Nifty could find support. So trade Nifty futures, very aggressive trade, no sign of strength, but yet I would like to buy.
Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would want to short Reliance Infra in the cash segment at 376 levels. Holding these short positions so initiated with a stop loss at 380 and expecting to book profits at 370 or end of the day, whichever comes first. My second trade would be a short in Tata Global in the cash segment at 140 levels, holding these short positions so initiated with a stop loss at 142, expecting to book profits at 136 or end of the session, whichever comes first. In the future space, I would want to buy January futures of Bharat Petroleum BPCL at 342, holding with a stop loss at 339, expecting to book profits at 347 or end of the session, whichever comes first.
Well, my first pick is going to be Torrent Pharma. I'm giving a swing pick. It's not a day pick. At about 538, I'd probably buy all dips till about 525. My target for about 15 days to about 3 weeks is about 580. So I would pick all dips to 525. I could probably keep a stop loss of about 508 to 510. My second tip for the day is Tata Elxsi. I'm looking at basically current price to accumulate as well as all dips up to about 385 to pick up this stock. There is slight resistance at this counter at 401, so you could see it move there and then come back to the current zones. So if somebody wants to trade for a day or so, it could look at 401 and then probably book some profits, wait for it to correct. But swing target for the counter is about 427.
I would start with the sell in Axis Bank, stop loss of 1140, target of 1080. The second call is a buy in a Dabur, stop loss of 165, target of 174. And for FNO traders, I would advise a sell in a Lupin Giant futures. For this call is for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. Stop loss of 892, target of 846.
Well, Nifty for the day must stay above 6124, resistance at 6164 and 6202, support at 6086 and 6046. Bank Nifty must stay above 10,516 and CNX IT above 9857. BTST from yesterday, Bajaj Auto was a buy with a stop of 1920, target of 1960. Tata Communication was a sell with a stop of 278, target of 265. Syndicate Bank was a sell with a stop of 87, target of 75. Now Hind Unilever we've seen has shown strong support around 540, 550, and yesterday again declined towards 560 before bouncing back. So it appears it's getting ready for some sort of an up move. So that's a buy with a stop of 560, target of 585. In times like this, oil marketing tends to do well. That's another defensive. So BPCL seems to be going through a mild, downward sloping channel, which is about to end. So out here we can buy with a stop of 335, target of 362. Meanwhile, Arvind seems, there is some crossover on the moving averages and more downside could happen here. So this is a sell with a stop of 142, target of 130. Havels, which did well when it was going up, has corrected quite sharply, and again there is some sort of change of trend. So this is a sell with a stop of 754, target of 728. Larsen, like most other cap goods and infra type of stocks, has corrected quite sharply and possibly has entered a downtrend. So post some sort of up move or reaction, it seems ready that there could be more downside. So Larsen is a sell with a stop of 1000, target of 950. And Karnataka Bank, like all other banks, is in a downtrend. So that's a sell with a stop of 103, target of 92.
Today I'll keep an eye upon Bajaj Auto, which did very well yesterday. If it manages to get past 1953, which is the last week's high, I would suggest buying with a stop at 1934 for targets of 1990. Reliance, which time and again has managed to bounce back from levels around 840, now can be bought for a 1-2 day kind of trade. Buy with a stop below 838, look for targets of 856 to about 860. R Power though remains a sell around 64.25 with a stop about 66.25 and look for targets of 60. Sun Pharma, and I think we had a sell call on Lupin which did very well. I think Sun Pharma clearly also has had some kind of a bull trap in the sense that it gave a breakout a few days back, that has failed. So sell with a stop above 590, look for targets of around 560 over here, and I've got a buy on HUL with a stop below 560 with short term targets of around 586.